Once upon a time, your mum held your hand when you crossed the street. She told you what food you could eat, what TV shows you could watch, what games you could play, and she wiped your bottom when you'd gone to the potty. Mum! Mum! I'm finished! But since then, you've grown up. You no longer need your mum to do these things for you, because the government does them. The government tells you when you can cross the street, the food you can eat, the TV shows you can watch, the games you're allowed to play, and, well, at least they let you do one thing for yourself. The classifications themselves are useful. For example, I've learned that any game classified less than MA is probably boring. But from time to time, the bureaucrats don't stop at classifying games. Sometimes they choose to ban them. Now, back in the early 90s, you might have been able to argue that banning software was actually effective. But then this guy called Al Gore invented this thing called the interwebs, and banning software became a joke.
If you think banning computer games here can stop people
who are buying or torrenting their games here,
then I'd love to sell you the Eiffel Tower.
More than 150,000 computer games are released online every year, and only about 400 of those are classified by the classification board, which means the bureaucrats are barely scratching the surface of all of the potentially bad games that might need to be banned.
Ooh.
And the best publicity a computer game could hope for is to be banned. From a pimply-faced 15-year-old boy's point of view, a banned computer game is like crack. And these kids are infinitely more tech-savvy than the bureaucrats doing the banning, so banning a computer game is about as effective as banning... The war on drugs has been going for over 20 years, and so far, the drugs are winning. The games I play are my choice, not the job of some bureaucrat who wouldn't know WoW from COD or Prince of Persia from Pokemon. We don't need bureaucrats trying to be our mothers. We can choose our own food, we can choose our own computer games, and we can wipe our own ass. So stop wasting everyone's time trying to ban things you can't ban. And leave me in peace, would you? You pervert!